Congratulations to Andy Zihlman from the class of 1972 who has served Bishop Lynch for 35 years as a teacher and coach, dean of students, and athletic director. He has been the head girls basketball coach for 33 years and his teams have won 24 state titles.
Andy Zihlman, of course, is a lifer here at Bishop Lynch High School. Came here after graduation at St. Paul's in 1968, graduated from Bishop Lynch in 1972, and I think with very little time has been involved in our school ever since. So that first year, maybe first couple of years, Andy Zihlman was a theology teacher. So among other things, if anybody has any deep theological questions, Andy Zihlman is the person to go to.
But my first and my most vivid memory is getting on the bus to go to our first game. I remember I was in the front row with another teammate, and he got on and he sat down, and I didn't know he could hear me, and I turned to my teammate and I was like, oh great, Zihlman is driving. And he turned around and he let me have it. And I have a feeling, maybe I just caught him at a bad time and a bad thing.
Well, that is very special. First of all, with the other two inductees, Peggy Hoffman, who I coached, and Wally Stock from the Stock family, and I've known Wally and the Stocks for many years, and that's very special to me personally. But also the other alumni who have been recognized in the past year, and plus others who haven't. And we have a very distinguished alumni base, and those who still stay involved in the school, even if it's simply just coming back for homecoming or when they can. And I think that's what makes Bishop Lynch so special, that people do recognize what Bishop Lynch was to them back then. But I think more importantly, a lot of those alumni really recognize what's happening now at Bishop Lynch, and I think they're very proud of that.
Andy to me is a lot of things. He is a mentor, he is a boss, he is a coach, he's a confidant, but most of all he's a friend, and a very good friend, and someone that has impacted my life in many ways, and I'm just one person of hundreds and hundreds of young ladies that he's had an incredible impact on their life.
My junior year, I had a study hall with one of the coaches. And I was in there with some of the senior football players, Steve Whitfield, all the stud football players in there. And we were just sitting in the back. Of course, we weren't studying, we were cutting up, and Whitfield had me laughing. And so finally, it was Coach Calloway told me to go to the office. Well, I was petrified. So I had to go down to Father Gambro, and I was very honest. I was never one to so I went down there, and he see I was sweating, and I said, well, Father, Coach Calloway sent me out of the class because I was sitting with, and I didn't want to sell out the other guys, but I said, I started laughing at some things, and he goes, it was like he wouldn't even listen to me. He says, hey, I need you to run an errand for me. Do you have your car here today? And I said, yes. He said, could you run down to, and so he just kind of bypassed everything I said about being kicked out of the classroom and let me run an errand and pick something up for him and for the school. And I said, sure, be glad to do that. I would like to thank the Bishop Lynch community and the Alumni Association for recognizing me as one of the Distinguished Alumni of the Year. I'm very honored by that to be recognized along with Wally Stock and Peggy Hoffman, as well as the previous alumni who've been recognized for this award. I'd like to especially thank my mom and dad who had the good heart to send me to Bishop Lynch and have supported me all these years, and especially my wife Tina, who has been extremely supportive of what I do and for so many years. And I thank my three children, Colleen, Caroline, and Kurt, for their wonderful support throughout these years as well. I'm very honored and humbled by this, and I would like to thank all of you very much for this wonderful award.